Guess you wonder where I've been.
Beckham is back. Add the legendary English midfielder to your squad by logging into Ultimate Team to receive the one-of-a-kind David Beckham item plus Volta Football. Nobody cares about Volta Football. But let's see what this card is and how we might be able to make a little bit of coinage on it today. Definitely not on that next-gen console yet. You can see how slow it's loading. But it's the Real Madrid version of the card, right? And there's going to be a couple different versions, at least that's what I've heard. There's the Madrid 03-04 season for Madrid. 86 rated right mid David Beckham card. Should be in my store right now. And it is David Beckham. Here it is. FUT 21 David Beckham. This is probably one of the coolest things they've done so far this year in Ultimate Team. Adding the new David Beckham cards for free. You don't have to do anything for them. That is awesome. All right, there's literally no downside to it. In worst case scenario, this is some good SBC fodder for us. But the card's not that great if you look at it. The pace is pretty low. If you want to position change him to a center attacking mid in game, it's usable, but it's definitely not good. Nonetheless, getting a free 86 rated David Beckham card's pretty cool. But here's the thing. Some people are going to try to put this in their team. And I guarantee there's probably going to be some objectives that might already actually be out. I haven't looked at that yet. But people are going to try to build around him. So the likes of maybe Trippier from Atletico Madrid being the strong link there to Beckham. That could be a nice little link. Maybe an informed Valverde could start rising in price, and other complement links to David Beckham could start going up in price due to the fact that people are building around this Beckham, because this isn't an objective card. This isn't an SBC card. This is a card that everybody gets for free. So even if it's not the greatest card, and if everybody's getting it for free, it shouldn't be the greatest card. It's usable, and people will use it. I'm not saying everybody will use it. I probably won't use it, but people will use it, and that's going to cause complement links to that card to actually rise up in price. And we'll see how that begins in the next couple of hours. I am going to try to get in on that early as possible, seeing the prices of certain things. Portugal, goalkeeper. Who is this? It's going to be Rui Patricio, 84 rated from Wolves. I should start probably holding on to my packs for the likes of Team of the Year here in a little less than a month, I believe. If you want to start stacking your packs, that's coming soon. And we'll have a Team of the Year trading guide out. Not in the next week, but probably in about 2 weeks. That trading guide will be out for you guys, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. Let's go ahead and take a look at some cards on the market that link to that new David Beckham card. First thing we're picking up is Ollie Watkins. Got him for 57,000 coins, which is already a good deal. A little less than what he's actually going for at about 60 to 62,000 coins. But you can see that cards are already rising. There's a little bit of panic buying going on with certain cards. Ollie Watkins, he's been chilling between 60 and 62K for weeks. Okay, so I feel safe going in on him because you can tell that he hasn't inflated quite yet. But the likes of Jamie Vardy, on the other hand, another English striker from the Premier League, he has changed in price already. A card that's normally going for about 18,000 coins is already up about 4,000 coins on his card, up to 22 to 22,500 coins. You can tell that this card is already up in price. If you have him, you'd probably want to sell into this panic buying. There is a lot of panic buying going on, so you've got to avoid the cards that are already inflated and go with the cards that haven't moved much yet. Some of these cards, like Ollie Watkins, aren't the first card you'd think of. You're going to immediately think of the likes of Kieran Trippier, maybe Kyle Walker, maybe Valverde. Ollie Watkins is not the first card you think of, but as people continue to buy their teams that just started 5 minutes ago, people are going to find Ollie Watkins and they're going to start buying them, I think, for the teams. And if I can make, a couple K per card, that is okay with me. It's a quick flip overnight. Maybe within the course of my stream, I'll be able to flip this card. Ollie Watkins, I'm getting the 84 rated card, which is still about 60 to 62.5K with a Hunter card on it, as opposed to the 81 rated Ollie Watkins, which isn't nearly as good as the 84 rated Ollie Watkins. So yeah, that is what I'm going with. I think Ollie Watkins is definitely going to be a solid one to pick up. 61, not bad. And there's probably a lot more that I haven't even thought of yet. Now, here's the thing. Objectives. That is the kicker for this David Beckham card. We've talked about the complement links, and yes, there is a Beckham's best, but it doesn't require you to actually use David Beckham for any of these requirements or in any of these windows. I'm expecting, given the fact that this is the first time, at least in a long time, I can't think of any other examples where they've given a card for free, especially of this stature, to the entire community. Sure, a couple years ago you got that Alex Hunter card from The Journey, but that was a 75 rated card that really couldn't be used. This David Beckham card, it's usable. I did mention it's not good, but it's usable. So if they do require you to use David Beckham for an SBC, since everybody has them, and I feel like it's just made for objectives, they're going to release something, in my opinion. I think there's like a 95% chance they do so. I can't guarantee anything, but it just makes sense. That's going to be when the compliment links go up, because you're going to need to get 3 assists with a David Beckham, or, win a game with the David Beckham in a full La Liga team, or score a free kick with David Beckham, etc. And that's what's going to make these compliment links go up. Not to say that they won't go up already. The Ollie Watkins we picked up for 57, 60K, 59K, 59K, 59K. We've picked him up, and he's gone up a little bit in price as well. Kyle Walker. He went from like 70K all the way to 76,000 coins. That's already profit for the people that bought at his lowest point, but it's not a lot. It's like 2,000 coins per card. It's the same thing for Ollie Watkins. It's like 1 to 2K per card profit after tax. And hey, as I said, we'll take that profit any day of the week. We'll take small amounts of profit, because sometimes, you know what? You're not going to hit the jackpot on an investment. He's up to 64,000 coins now, and we're going to go ahead and be happy with that profit. But here's the thing. If they release something that needs the David Beckham in the team, these cards like Kieran Trippier, like Kyle Walker, like Inform Valverde, like Jamie Vardy, like Ollie Watkins, etc., those cards are going to go up quite significantly. So that's what we're going to be hoping for in the next 24 hours. Now, I do not want to leave you guys without mentioning what I touched on for the intro of this video. Where have I been? What has been going on in my life that has prevented me from being active on YouTube? And it's a long story, but I'm going to recap it in just a couple of minutes. So bear with me here. If you've made it this far, I can assure you, you're going to want to make it a couple more minutes of this video. So 2020, guys, it's been a tough year for a lot of people. And unfortunately, I was not an exception to that, because at the beginning of the year, I guess I should say Christmas Eve of 2019, my YouTube channel got hacked, right? It got hacked. And it was at its peak. It was doing so well, my YouTube channel. I was very proud of what I had created here on this channel. All the content that led up to this, it meant a lot to me. A lot of hard working hours on this channel all disappeared on a very, very tough time of the year to lose something that means so much to you. But what happened was that the hacker started uploading thousands of videos to my channel, and that led to 14,000 of my notification squad to unsubscribe. I mean, you can't blame them. I would have done the same thing as unsubscribed to that channel after 2,000 videos get spammed in your inbox. Trust me, I don't blame anybody for that, unsubscribing. But 14,000 of the people that had my notifications on, that's going to take a hit for my YouTube channel. On top of the fact that it took 3 months to get my channel back. Instead of getting 20 to 30,000 views a video, I was getting 2 to 3,000 views a video. And granted, I'm not going to take anything for granted, okay? That meant a lot to me, that 2 to 3,000 people stuck with me, but unfortunately, it wasn't paying the bills anymore. I was having to get other jobs, like any human would. You know, I had to go get real jobs, right? So I did, and I went out and I became a GED proctor. I was making okay money with that, but I didn't work too much, so I also picked up becoming a high school referee for football, for soccer, and I was reffing those games every day, every other day. And then I also had to pick up an internship, which unfortunately wasn't paid, but it was for my university, so that was a third job. And then I also became a coach for a U23 team in my area, a player coach. So on top of that, and the conditioning and the training for that, and the coaching and the games and the practices, plus those 3 other jobs. I also had university this fall, so it was my final semester senior year. You know, I had a couple of classes that you know, were a little bit time consuming, and that just ate away at all my time, guys. And I'm not going to sit here and say I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for not uploading, because I'm not. I needed to get some stuff done. I needed to put some other things first. That way, I would get to the point in my life where I could see the light at the end of the tunnel and be able to chase my dream, all right? Which is content creation, not necessarily FIFA content creation, but content creation in general, and doing something for myself and building up my YouTube channel or building up whatever channel that I find passion in at any time. And I'm very happy to say that as of this week, I graduated college, cum laude, Bachelor of Arts, finished university, which means that I finished my internship, quit my 2 other jobs, which means that all I'm left with is football, the thing I love most about this world, and content creation, something I want to do for the rest of my life. And 50 years from now, 60 years from now, when I'm a crippled old man, can barely walk anymore, I'm going to look back at this time in my life when I'm 22 or now 23 years old, that's crazy, and say, you know what? Maybe I wasn't going to go professional, but at least throughout my 20s, I made it to the highest level of football that I possibly could. And I played competitively, and I gave it my all the entire time. And during that time, I also chased my dreams and at least gave it one full shot, because ever since I started this YouTube channel, ever since I started my Twitch channel and any content creation back in 2014, started taking it seriously in 2015, ever since then I've always had school, and I've always had work, and I've always had other things that have prevented me from being able to get on every day and chase my dream. And there were weeks where I wasn't able to log on, and that really distracted me and took up a lot of my time. And this is the first time in my life that I can just put a full focus in what I want to do. And you know what? It might not work out. Maybe this video gets 200 views, 3 comments, and 14 likes, and I, you know, spend the next couple months uploading videos that don't do very well, and I have to start picking up other jobs again. And you know what? That's fine. If that happens, I'm totally okay with it, because that means that at least I gave it a shot. So if you're still here right now at this point in the video, we're, you know, I don't know how long in, 14, 15 minutes, I don't know, into the video. A video after I haven't uploaded in like a month. A video that was kind of unappealing, just a free David Beckham video, and you made it to the end of this video. You're part of something special. You're a part of the beginning of something. A lot of people that are on my channel, maybe you've been following me for a while, maybe you thought this too. It's this channel, it's becoming dead. It hit its peak, and it's only a downhill from here. You know what? You might be right. You might be right, but I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that you're wrong. All right? Because this is the beginning of the next chapter. This is the beginning of me putting my full effort into the YouTube channel. You've never seen it before. Everything up until this point was just a warm-up, okay? That was just in my spare time I uploaded a video whenever I wasn't doing homework or training. Now, here's the things that I've got. I've got football and I've got content. And you know what? I'm taking football goddamn seriously as well. I'm starting my own club at the Ohio Valley Premier League level. It's not a super high level, but it's very competitive. There's going to be a lot of talent in this league. And I'm starting my own club, Northern Kentucky FC. You guys know I have a passion for the sport. If you guys want to support me on that journey, you can click the links down below. NKFC on Twitter and Instagram. You guys can watch the games live on Facebook when they start up, I believe, in February. So that'll be cool. But the content creation part, I mean, that's what this video is all about. So if you guys wanted to know where I've been, that's where I've been. You guys want to know where I'm going to be? It's right here. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.